Hi, I'm Andrea.
And I'm Jamie.
This is the Mockingbird Fiber Podcast. We're trying a new setup, so bear with us. We're hoping the sound will be good, but we're also hoping our autofocus issues will be better.
Yeah.
So, but you can find us online.
Notorious_WIP.
And I'm theknitpicky there and Ravelry. And I don't ever mention it, but Jamie is TurkeyLove12 on Ravelry, but I always link our handles below. And we had a shop update this last weekend.
Yes.
Thank you so much to everybody that shopped our update.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
This one was really exciting.
It was. Yeah.
One of our favorites so far.
Yes, for sure. And I'm going to show a few things that we have left in the shop. And by the way, we're drinking hot chocolate. Ooh, let's hold up our mugs. Hold on. I have my Central Perk mug that my sister-in-law got me. We have our new colorway called A Little Less Conversation on staple sock. This one's left. If you show this one knit up into socks in just a minute. And we also have it on tweed DK. This is our timber base. It's merino nylon. It's gorgeous.
I love how that turned out on the tweed.
Hold that one up close. And then we have it on our fuzz base, which is mohair silk. It's really gorgeous on this one too. Okay, and then we have Drops of Jupiter. This is our other new colorway. It's really pretty. It's like rusty and white and brown and peach and a few speckles that are almost navy. It's really, really pretty. This is our scrummy sock and our bouncy DK bases. It's really pretty on both. There you go. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay. And then we just have this, we have these two. These are our, this is an odd bird. Well,
they're both bird baths.
They're both bird baths. So these are our, we haven't talked about this on the podcast before, but basically when we do a dye session, we use like water to rinse our utensils, and then from that water we make a one-of-a-kind, like one-off colorway. And we got the idea from Taylor of Fiber for the People, and it's basically a way to just reduce your waste. And I mean, look at this beautiful, this would have gone down the drain, or something. So, just absolutely gorgeous. So this is a peachy, kind of dusty peach on our bouncy DK. And then this one is on our bouncy sock. And they're both 100% superwash merino.
Some of these really surprised me.
So yeah, and then we have this is a really, I haven't skeined it very well, but this is our rustic sock base, and this is an odd bird, and it's really pretty too. We have another odd bird, but I didn't bring it in here with me. But yeah, all this yarny goodness is in the shop right now. Do you have any FOs?
I do.
Yay, yay.
These, somehow they ended up a little stretchy. I don't know how. The Sugar Frost sock pattern, and this is Miss Babs. This is her Saf colorway. This is their Saf colorway for 2018. And I love how these knit up, and I've worn them a lot. I actually normally wear them with the cuff rolled down. I just like the look of them with the cuff down.
Socks, or
no, just these.
Okay,
just these.
Like
and actually the only modification I made was the very first row was supposed to be a different color than the rest of the sock, but I didn't do that. But these are my favorite socks that I've knit so far. So
really?
Yeah.
So, and I was asking her this before because they look really baggy. Like, not really baggy, but like not as tight. Why?
I don't know. They felt different. The weight of the yarn felt different than anything I'm used to, but I don't know as much about it as you.
Yeah, it almost looks like a sport weight yarn, which is strange.
I thought it was a fingering when I bought it.
It probably is.
So it's just a different texture, and I could tell when I was knitting them that they were going to be a little bit bigger than the ones I had knit before.
They are. I like
them.
Thick, like squishy socks.
Yeah,
so that wouldn't
them.
bother me that much, but it is a little strange, but they're really pretty. Yeah, you did a good job with those.
Thank you.
Yay. Awesome. Well, I have an FO, I guess a half object, This is the sock I was talking about a minute ago. This is the one that I knit with our A Little Less Conversation sock set on staple sock, and this is our 75/25. And I leave my progress keeper because it tells me how long to knit the leg before I start the heel, so I don't just leave it on there because it's cute, but it is really cute too. But
It's so
I
cute.
do all those maybe.
I think it was holding it pretty good in your hand.
Yeah, so I knit the sock in 2 days. I started it Tuesday morning. I had a snow day Tuesday. I started it Tuesday morning and I bound off Wednesday night.
Wow.
And because I couldn't wait, like it
I love
it's
that.
like every stitch is like a surprise. It's a different color and they're just so fun and I just couldn't put it down. So these are my February socks, even though my January socks aren't finished.
I love them.
Yeah. Do you have any other FOs?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, I also knit this sock. This was a really random cast on. After I finished my husband's birthday sweater, which I'll get to in a minute, I just needed something quick and mindless to work on. So I cast these on. This is Patton's Croy that my friend Christine sent me. And I decided to do a shorty sock so that I could do 2 socks with my 50 gram ball. That didn't work out, but I have another 13 grams. So I'm going to end up getting 2 socks, but they're just, I don't know, just something quick.
So cute.
Yeah. So the other one is on the needles, and but I'm not in a hurry to finish them because they'll probably be like my March socks or something. I don't even know. This one was on my Make 9. So I did do a Make 9, but I'm not like super committed to it. If I change my mind, I'm not going to make myself make something. But this was one of the things on my Make 9, and it's the Tamatique hat by Shannon Cook. And I knit it with Barocco Ultra Alpaca Chunky, and it's also part of the Wool Needles Hands Year of Hats knit along for January. Yeah, and I knit the large, and I am learning that I'm a tight knitter. And a lot of the hats I've made lately have been too small. So I was like, I'm just gonna knit the large, and it turned out perfect. Like it fits me perfectly. I'll try to put it on if I don't look ridiculous. It's kind of hot in here.
That is really cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
So it fits perfectly, and I had this pom that I really liked with it. And I've wanted just like a neutral, like natural color yarn hat that just kind of goes with everything for a long time. So yeah, so I thought that was really cute. It was really quick knit. I think it was like 3 or 4 days that, you know, I didn't work on it the whole time or anything. So that's one other FO. And my last FO, this is the birthday sweater that was supposed to be for my husband. And this is the Montrealer by Designs by Dells. And it's a hoodie. You're fine. And I love this sweater.
I'm obsessed. I love it too. I want one.
Yeah, so I knit it in right at a month because I cast on December 27th, kind of on a whim. Like I knew I wanted to make it for him, but I wasn't going to make it for him for his birthday. I was just going to do it. And I had all that time off for Christmas. So I was like, I'm just going to do it, see how far I get. And his birthday was the 29th, so it was last week. And I finished it. And I was really excited. And he tried it on. Okay, I had him try on the body when I was done with the body. And it was a little tight. And I was like, it's fine. It'll block a little bigger. So I finished the whole thing. And it fits, but it's too small. Like, you know.
Too tight.
Yeah. And I did not do a gauge swatch, but I got gauge. It's just that he doesn't like his sweaters as tight as the model.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think the model is the designer, Vince, but like as the sample size was tighter than he wants his sweaters. But it fits me perfectly.
Yeah.
So
she knit herself a new sweater.
I knit myself a hoodie. I love it. I've already worn it. Wore it yesterday.
Yep.
we'll wear it again. Like, I mean, it's the perfect loungy around the house sweater, but I think it looks nice enough to wear out too. And so I broke my yarn diet because I needed to buy yarn because I'm gonna knit him one, and we're gonna have matching sweaters. I don't think he's thrilled about that, but
you don't have to
we're
wear
not
them
gonna wear
at
them
the
at the
same
same time unless we're like, oh my gosh, what if we had a baby someday and
Oh
knit
my
it one?
gosh, you have to do that.
Okay, then yeah, I'll have enough yarn for sure because
Yeah.
this stripe, the orange stripe,
yeah.
used like 10 grams,
Mhm.
if that. And then
Yeah.
anyway, wouldn't that be adorable?
That would be
Anyway,
awesome.
I'm not having a baby, but yeah. But anyway, that's the story of how his birthday sweater became my sweater. But I'm not that upset about it. I love it. I really do.
Yeah.
And it's not something I ever would have knit myself.
Mhm.
So it's like, now that I have it,
Yeah.
I'm not upset.
Right.
I'm not mad at it. So yeah.
I
When
love
are you gonna knit your first sweater?
I don't know. I'm focused on socks this year because I can actually get a pair done in a month.
Mm.
So that is exciting for me.
Yeah.
But I really do want to make a sweater.
You will.
Really.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on another sweater. And what are you working on?
I'm working on my February socks that were supposed to be my March socks, but now they're my February socks.
Oh yeah.
I need to borrow a set of 3 needles
Mm.
from her to knit the cocktail socks by Taylor from Fiber for the People. But I haven't borrowed them yet, and I had to cast on, so I just
understand.
made these my February socks instead.
I
So
understand.
spoiler alert, I know we've already spoiled it on Instagram, but this is our January Friends Club that was based on Monica's apartment. That's the color. The pattern is Hermione socks.
Hermione's everyday socks.
Hermione's everyday socks, you're right. On Ravelry, I can't remember who they're by. But
It's a very popular pattern.
yeah. So, but I really like the way that they're knitting up.
I love that.
So, yeah.
The speckles are so pretty. Oh yeah.
It's knitting up pretty fast too. I like that.
I kept this skein for myself as well, so that's what it looks like in the skein form.
And then the heel, which I forgot.
Oh,
that
yeah.
I need to do that when the heel comes. but
That's our heel color.
it's gonna be yellow.
So, I love that set. I can't wait for Ross.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm working on a test knit for Annie Hawes. She designed a sweater with our rustic sock, and I am working on, I dyed up yarn. We dyed up a new colorway.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's really pretty knit up. I like that.
Yeah, it's kind of a coral, because of course it's the color of the year, and we're here for it. Wasn't a big fan of the last few color of the year, but I love a coral. So it's kind of hard to see. It's like looking kind of neon, isn't it? On camera.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't.
It's pretty. It's a pretty soft color. But anyway, it's a bottom-up sweater. There's not much to it. The only thing is, you change needle sizes every other row. Like you knit around with this, and then you knit around with a bigger needle. I've never done that before, but
That's
it's
really
making like interesting texture.
Yeah,
So
I like that.
yeah, I like it too actually. So I think she wants those by like March, beginning of March.
Yeah.
And then, oh, I have to show you this new little project
That
bag
is
I
so
got.
cute.
Yeah, so I
I
ordered
love
this
that.
project bag. And it is by
Adorable.
Prickly Owl. Yeah, the Prickly Owl on Etsy and on Instagram. I found her. She makes the tassel by hand. Isn't that
So
cute? And
I
then
love that.
I loved the print. And you know what I did yesterday is I ordered another one.
So she's on a yarn diet and a pattern diet, but not a project bag diet.
Yeah, I have to have something to spend my money on. So I've done that. Oh, what's in here? Oh, okay. So my conversation socks are there. And then, what is this? It's a surprise. Those are my other socks. Okay, so my friend Christine, the other day, I came home from work and I had this little pin in the mail. And I was like, I didn't order this. But I was like, maybe I did, because I'm kind of crazy. And then it had a note that said that Christine had sent this to me, so I've already thanked her, but thank you, Christine. Isn't that sweet?
That is so
I mean,
cute.
that could not be more me.
I love that.
Yeah, and then Jamie and I got these best friends pins. Oh, got these best friends pins at Target. Well, I found them at Target. If you can see that, I have half of the heart, and she has the other.
Yeah.
They were $1.
So cute.
At Target. Anyway, so then I cast on the Posy shawl, which I've been talking about forever.
Ooh.
In our bouncy sock, 100% merino base. It's a, yeah.
What is that?
It's sugar plum fairy.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Wow, that is so pretty.
So I'm not very far at all, but I'm to the next section. I'm not very far, but I'm to the next section. Like I'm at the point where and then I'm gonna add in the mohair.
That is so pretty.
This is so awkward to show. Shawls are so awkward, like with photos or whatever. But yeah. So I'm about to add in, like, you do a big lace section with the mohair. So I'm about to add that in.
That's gonna be so pretty.
Yeah. So I haven't knit much on that, but I wanted to get it started. After I finished that sweater, I was like, I'm casting on all the things, like, but now I need to rein it in a little and focus. But have you got any acquisitions?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, other than the project bags, I got these in the mail a few weeks ago. I did not order them this year. I ordered them last year.
In December.
But this is my first.
Your face is still there. Maybe.
This is my first Hello Stella
That's gorgeous.
fibers. Yeah, isn't that beautiful?
Man.
These are her 80/20 base called Basic Stella.
It's like my favorite color ever.
Yeah.
Like, of all time. I love that.
Like a cobalt blue. This is Jaybird, and it's 50 grams, which is nice.
Gosh, that's gorgeous.
And then this is Vivian. Thinking about possibly striping these or something, because I have 50 grams of the blue and then 100 grams of this one.
Yeah.
Just do something different. I've never done anything like that. I've never done striped socks, which is weird because I love stripes. So thinking about doing something like that with those. Well, I mean, I've done self-striping yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Because speaking of, this is Scrumptious Pearl, and this is also 80/20, and it's in Unicorn Wishes.
That's pretty.
Yeah. So I love her little tag.
Yeah, I think.
How cute is that? And the pinks and purples and gray and cream. Isn't that so cute?
I love that.
With little sockets.
Yes.
Ugh. So cute. These are both from Canada. This is actually like really soft for 80/20.
Now, can you just knit straight from this ball?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I know. I wonder if they. I want to know if people that dye self-striping yarn and do the gumball. This is called like a gumball.
Mm-hmm.
Is it called a gumball?
I don't know.
Or a gobstopper? Do they do it by hand? Because
How?
yeah. How indeed. Have any dream knitting? Anything you want to knit new?
So many things.
I know.
So many things.
Yeah.
Christina Dene has come out with some really pretty patterns lately.
Yeah.
That I would love to knit, and
I know. That little tee that she came out with, the little crop tee. Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
yeah, I love that. There's just a lot. Sweaters mainly, and yeah.
Yeah,
I really want to just cast on a sweater and just try.
I think you should.
My goal this year is to do a sock a month, or a pair of socks a month. So I guess I could tack a sweater on and work on it at the end of the months when I'm not working on my socks. But
How much time is there usually at the end of the month?
I had probably about a week.
Oh, well then yeah, you could
Yeah.
definitely get one done.
Yeah.
Oh, I have these laying on the table. I didn't intend to talk about them, but I bound off these. They look so tiny. They look like little kitty socks.
Tiny.
But I got really sick of 2 at a time. Like,
Oh, were these your 2 at a time socks?
yeah,
Oh.
it's not for me. So I haven't done the heel, but I will eventually, but if you were wondering whatever happened to those socks, yeah, I didn't like it. I don't think it's for me, but I especially didn't like it with this.
Oh, you had like four different balls of
of
yarn.
yeah, going. So I'm just gonna do the heels in like a neutral gray. I'm just over. I mean, I like the socks. I'm gonna like them when they're done, but I only did like 4 inches on the leg because I was so beyond over it. You've been able to hear the dog chewing on the bone for the last 25 minutes.
I don't think
so
she's been doing it
sorry.
for 25 minutes.
I hope not.
I don't think so.
I'm so used to it.
I know, but I don't
I'm
think
like
she has.
conditioned to it. Well, whatever. Anyway, yeah, so I bound off, but I haven't put the heels in yet. And these aren't going to be part of my box of socks. I started them in December, and they can't count. But they'll just be a cozy pair to wear around the house, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm over it. Oh, yeah, I should talk about this hat, too.
Oh, my gosh.
This is one of the first things I knit. Well, we were just dating. My husband and I were still dating. And we went tubing, like where you get in the tubes and you go down the snow. I'm very outdoorsy. Or sporty, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love the snow. He saw a guy with a hat like this, and he was like, "Can you knit me one of those?" And I was like, "Of course I can." And I could at the time. I couldn't, but so I knit this like mohawk hat. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's like ear flaps, mohawk. This is Noro yarn, and I looked up a pattern, and it was for like worsted weight, and all I had was this sock weight yarn, and I was like, well, that's no problem for me. And I pulled it out the other day because he was like, where's that hat? I really want to wear it. And I pulled it out, and he put it on. And it's like, it's really short in the front. It's really short in the back. It's like massive, even on him. So I thought it was kind of funny though, because I was like, oh, how far I have come. But at the same time, I still knit hats that don't fit. So what do you do? I don't know.
Swatch.
Well, anyway.
I don't either.
Swatching isn't an option for me in most cases. It's just not. You know what? Swatches lie, and I hear horror stories about people that have swatched and it still didn't turn out, and I'm like, what a waste of time.
And it's like when we also weave things, and they talk about sampling your weaving, but it's like so much yarn gets wasted on sampling, and you have to do all that over again,
and you have to like
I'd rather just wing it.
Yeah, you have to allow like extra at the beginning, like you have to do more warp so that you can say.
You have to be able to cut it off and like it's just not, because you have to do it, weave it, and then you have to take it off and wash it.
Block, kind of like blocking your
finish
swatch.
It is what it's called, wet finishing, and you just then you've wasted all that time and all that,
all that yarn.
So I just kind of wing it, which may not be the best thing, but it's worked so far. Knock on wood.
Well, my theory with knitting is it's gonna fit somebody at some point.
Right.
If I had swatched, I got gauge. Like I was when I was knitting, I was like, this looks exactly like I can't imagine going up a needle size or down a needle size, which, I mean, I just need to knit a bigger size.
Right.
But I wouldn't have known that because I knit what the pattern says, but he likes more positive ease, and I didn't, like, consider that.
Right.
And I even measured his chest and everything. So, whatever. I respect people that swatch, but it's not for me. And swatching, I didn't know nothing about swatching when I knit this. Like, so he wants another one, and my goal, especially to make up for the sweater, is to knit him like an ear flap hat with mohawk in rainbow colors. Basically, that's what he wants. So
next year, when you can buy yarn again.
I have yarn.
You have yarn.
Yeah.
I mean, I know she has a massive amount of yarn, but
I actually think I have more of this, but in a heavier weight.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I might not have enough, but anyway, I'll figure it out. So the only other thing I'm going to talk about is this month's wool needles, hands, ear of hats, knit along. I'm going to knit the Peaks beanie, and I cannot say her name. Ria Plachutin. That's probably terrible and wrong, but I will link it below. It's really cute, and I want to practice my color work, and this month's hat is to knit a hat from a lesser known designer, something that has 30 projects or less. So that one does, and I think it's really cute. And I'm offering 25% off all of my patterns through the month of February. All of mine have less, except for my Regalo. Doesn't have, it has more than 30 products, I think. But anyways, the rest of them, you can get 25% off using code WoolNeedlesHands, and I'll leave that below on Ravelry. So if you want to join in and knit one of mine, or knit any of them, it's just a fun knit along. There's so many people doing it, and my goal is to do it every month.
Okay. So it's like a once a month thing. Yeah.
And if you do, you get entered into win the main grand prize.
Okay. Cool.
And the hot chocolate recipe I used, you just literally Google hot chocolate for two. And it's the first recipe, and it's really good. It's rich.
It's very good.
Yeah, I don't like packets, and I like to make things from scratch.
Yeah, same
You should have had the lemon loaf I made the other day.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
She doesn't share her sweets with me.
No, I made a lemon loaf for Tyler's birthday on Tuesday.
Yum.
And it was gone by Wednesday. It was really good. That one I don't know the recipe right offhand, but I'm pretty sure I Googled Starbucks lemon loaf copycat or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was one of those. It was really good.
Sounds good.
I love lemon.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think Josh is at home making something with clementines, because I stupidly bought a 5-pound thing of clementines, and we don't really eat that many, so.
What are clementines? Are those like cuties?
They're like little oranges.
I guess. Is that the same thing?
I think so.
What can you make with that?
I don't know. I think he's gonna make like a tart or something. Like a clementine, like a citrusy tart.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
I love to bake. I love lemon and lime, but I don't really like orange that much.
I like orange.
Yeah. We're just like blabbering at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think we have any other knitting. I feel like I've knit so much, but I haven't like finished that much other than that sweater.
Can't believe you finished that in a month. I know. That's crazy. I'm too good to knit a pair of socks in a month, and you knit a whole sweater.
Well, I have a lot more time on my hands than you do.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, I told him that he would not be getting the next sweater in a month. It's probably going to be Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But, you know, I have a sweater, and he has the joy of seeing me in it.
There you go.
So, no, I got him another birthday present. I'm not that bad. And then we went to Walmart together, and me doing that is a present, because I hate Walmart.
Yeah, we're not big fans of Walmart.
Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you if you shopped our update. If you like our pictures, follow us, anything. Thank you for the support so much. And thanks for watching, and we hope you have a good week, and we will see you next time.
Yep.
Bye.